Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So my Chic beauty box arrived and I'm ready to play with it. So we're going to jump into a bunch of makeup products. This is the first subscription box I've gotten in a while where there is nothing but makeup and I'm really excited to play with it. So if you want to see the Chic beauty box unboxing, this is the October-November box. Make sure to keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day. That'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump into the Chic beauty box with me, stay tuned. Okay, so jumping into the Chic beauty box, this is a bi-monthly subscription box. So one box every other month. It retails for $34.99. So when we do this, the question is going to be, are we getting $34.99 worth of product out of this box? Or would we have been better off going to Sephora or Ulta with $35 and spending it that way? So that's going to be the benchmark of whether or not this is a good or bad box. We're going to apply and try every item in there together. Now, I have to double check. I don't know if this is the September-October box or the October-November box, but either way, we're unboxing it, and it is October. So I do have the card here, and there are two different variations. I have variation 1, and the items on here all require me to have my base done. So I'm going to go do my base off camera, and I'll be right back to jump into the first item in the box. All right, I am back, and we are actually mostly done, but I am going to try a bunch of products in the box. So the first item comes from Cover FX. They are the custom glitter drops. I actually own a lot of these, and I'm a big fan of the formula. This is not a color I own, though. So this is in the shade Lunar. I don't think I have this color. No, I don't. It's a very iridescent-y blue, which I don't think is going to go. So I'm going to use a different one. I already know I love the formula, so if you're interested in that cute blue shade, you'll like it. But I think I'm going to stick to a shade that's a little more neutral. So I'm going to use this one today. This is in the shade Nova, which is from the same collection, Nova, Lunar, The Works. I have no highlight on today. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, and I'm going to take that on, like, right on my beauty blender. And I'm going to add a few drops on. And I'm going to apply this to the high points of the cheeks. Now with this, you want to move it around pretty quickly because once it dries down, it does really, holy crap. Okay, I used a little too much. Clearly I have not used this in a while. But now we look like a glazed donut. So I'm just going to keep blending. Now, pro tip for when you put on way too much glowy highlight, grab your tinted setting powder and just veil over it. It's not going to make all of it go away, but it's definitely going to tone it down a little bit. Like, it's still a very glossy, glassy cheek, but it's a little bit more bearable. I'm going to actually go in with a lot less on this side. I'm going to say a lot less, and then knowing me, I'm going to end up putting on the exact same amount. That side is definitely much softer. It gives you a really nice glow, but what I really like about this formula is it also gives you a really nice sparkle. So obviously, with all of the lights I have on, you're not going to see the sparkle the same way I do in person. But it does have a beautiful glow. I've used this formula for many years, and it just gives you this beautiful glow from within. The next item is also from Cover FX. This is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Halo. It is, again, this duochrome silvery. I have had this in the past. I used it. I found that it dried up pretty quickly because I had left it open, but I have several in similar colors. So I'm going to use this one. This is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Twin Flames Multichrome Pigment in the shade Passion. I'm going to take this on an eyeshadow brush and pack it onto the lid to give us some duochrome for October and Halloween. So I'm going to take a little bit on both sides so that I can do both eyes. And this is exactly how I would apply the Cover FX pigment as well. And I would just pull that across the lid. I did put down like a taupey silver color on the lid, just so that when I put this pigment on top, it would really pop. And then just using my finger, I'm just going to pat that across, because anytime I use a cream, The finger is always the best way to move it around, and it just gives this really pretty like pink and blue duochrome effect. It is such a pretty product. I feel like people don't use cream liquid glittery shadows enough, and it really just transforms everything. Next, we have a highlighter palette from Revlon. This retails for $9.99. Nope, I'm sorry. This retails for $14.99. And I'm going to take a little bit of this and just modify the tone of the inner corner. I'm going to take this shade down here. It's definitely giving me a little bit more of that metallic finish. Not that I need more highlighter on the cheek, but I'm going to use it as well just because, again, why not? Definitely is adding to the glow. I love when you get an affordable product and it works. So often, you know, we see these affordable products and our first reaction is, give me the bougie stuff, give me the expensive stuff. But a lot of times these work just as well. I actually feel like that helped to kind of blend in that glitter and tone it down a little bit, so it's a little bit less intense. All right, and the last two products are lip. First, from the MAC Aaliyah collection, this is the shade Street Thing. It is a black. It's almost like a black blue with some glitter in there. I'm gonna have to line my lips to use that. And then there's also this is in the shade Screen Siren. It is the Lip Fusion Infatuation High Shine Lip Color in a red. I think I'm going to go with the black lip because it's October, and why not? And I haven't done a black lip yet this season. So I'm going to have a liner on the side. I'm just going to use a black artist colored pencil from Makeup Forever if I feel I need it. It depends on how black or blue this turns out. So it is definitely like pulling a lot. It's a very dry formula. So I am going to have to line the lips. All right, and I will clean that up once the lipstick is on, but I'm just going to apply this over everything. All right, so this is very drying, almost to the point where it's uncomfortable. So I'm going to throw an M Cosmetics, it's called Ultraviolet, but it's like a dark, dark blue purple lip gloss on top, just so it's a little bit less drying. Okay, that feels so much better. It was just way too drying on the lips. I've used the MAC Matte Formula before, and this was dry even for that. Although it says it's a frost, I don't know. This is not exactly a new product, so it might just be that this one's a little bit dried out, but it is not nearly as creamy as the MAC lipsticks I'm used to using. So all in, this box had a retail value of $117.98. And based on the fact that the glitter drops that I know I love and the shimmer veil, which were $28 and $44, definitely got the $35. I think the skin looks super glowy. I love how everything came out. I think the eyes look really pretty. I don't love the lip, but I mean, I love a black lip. I just didn't love this formula. And I think the red I haven't tried yet, but I'll have to try this in an upcoming video. Either way, definitely worth the $35 price point. Definitely not a bad product or a bad box. Just the lip is the only one that didn't work for me. Let me know your thoughts down below. I know the lip is a lot, but I would love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!